It's huge for them. And yes, did they have to overpay a little bit? They did. But the leverage that he had, having been acquired for 2 first-round draft picks from the Dolphins, and how well he played, his timing, making his first Pro Bowl, and then heading into this negotiation, gave him every bit of leverage that a player could possibly want. Being 25 years old, being a guy that showed last year what he can do. Obviously, he's got to work on the false starts, but his skills, that's not in question. And he is a great protector of Deshaun Watson, the most valuable part of your franchise. So this guy did a nice job of negotiating. And Jerome, he did it by himself. He negotiated directly with Bill O'Brien. He had advice from friends, including Lalu Sani and Pete Riley, but they're not agents. They are business managers and financial planners. And Laremy did a nice job of understanding what he needed to do to beat the Lane Johnson deal. He gets 3 years, $66 million. That's $22 million average per year in new money. His total average, including the $10 million, 0.35 that he was already under for this year. Laremy Tunsil, $19 million and change on the total average of the course of the deal, and he will hit free agency again when he's 29 years old in the prime of his career. So nice job, Laremy. And I think it shows, I don't know if it'll be a trend, but in special situations, you don't necessarily have to have an agent if you have this much leverage and you know what you're doing, you know what to ask for. Here's where it stands. They've had very initial conversations. I would not call that a negotiation. They haven't had a real negotiation yet, and they are not in active talks. I know that right after Tunsil, some national reporters said, they've had preliminary discussions. They've talked once or twice. It's not going anywhere right now, and that's normal because his deal is very much tied to how does Patrick Mahomes do? When does that negotiation heat up? And I think it's going to be something that happens over the summer and doesn't necessarily have to happen before the season for Deshaun Watson. But do I think it happens this year? Yes, I do. And I think he'll get to nearly $40 million per year on his average, and him or Patrick Mahomes will become the new highest paid player in the NFL. How they'll shake out, who will do better. I'm sure it'll probably be Mahomes, but Deshaun Watson won't be far behind. And that'll be a stratosphere of rich, that obviously he'll be thrilled with. It'll be generational wealth for him. And for the Texans, it locks up their franchise quarterback for the future. Not that he's going anywhere, but I think it'll send a strong statement about really the competence. They've taken a lot of hits, but these are accomplishments when you get your own players re-signed, when they want to come back, like getting Tunsil done. And I think it reinforces just how much Bill O'Brien, Jack Easterby, that group, how much they've been empowered by Cal McNair, the chairman and CEO of the Texans, to wheel and deal, to do their thing. He's got complete faith in them. Yeah, with Watson, they have a good relationship with him. They have a good relationship with his agent, David Mulugeta. I expect them to be able to get something done. I don't think it's going to be that tough. But as I was told, no one's in a rush.